Hey guys, George at SoundTraxx here, and this week we're going to show you a few cool things that you can do with the SoundCar Decoder, Model Railroader's Reader's Choice Award winner for miscellaneous electronics, the Tsunami SoundCar. Now we're going to go ahead and show you use of the SoundCar in two Cabooses. We're going to show you how using the whistle is used, and also some other things you can do, including the lights. So let's get started. Now in these two Cabooses here on my layout, I've got a SoundCar Decoder in it. Now this allows me to recreate the clickety-clack and the flange squeal, including brake squeal, that you would hear in conjunction with the sound of the locomotive operating. Now one of the things we also did was we've added some lights on each end, so you get that flashing rear end device to signify the end of a train. Now doing these installations, one of the things we did was we replaced the trucks here with using Athearn roller bearing caboose trucks that gave us track pickup wipers, and then we ran the wires up inside the model, and then we mounted the decoder up here. Now on the ends we've mounted some LEDs that will then also illuminate for the flashing rear end device. Now what this does is this gives you another aspect of model railroading and operating the real railroad that you can use on your layout to add a little bit extra realism. For example, when these cars are being used as a shoving platform, in other words, they were going caboose first for quite some distance, you would a lot of times have the conductor would stand out on the platform and he would tie a whistle into the air line and he would blow the grade crossing sequence. So let's check that out. So now just running that through the grade crossing, you can hear the clickety-clack, you can hear the sound of the air whistle being played by the conductor, and you can hear how that really adds an extra element of operation. Now one other thing the SoundCar can do is the sound of a refrigeration unit or an onboard diesel generator. Now I have this installed into a refrigerator car that I can turn on using the F9 to simulate a loaded car, or I can leave F9 off to simulate an empty car. So let's take a quick peek at one of those right now. Now with our refrigerator car here, we've got a SoundCar decoder installed in it. Now you can use the F9 to turn on the refrigeration unit or the diesel engine that runs the air compressor using the F9 on and off, as I mentioned, to simulate a loaded car versus an empty car. So we're going to go ahead and press the F9 now. You can hear that compressor cycle on. Now, this will run for a random length of time, but with one of the CVs, now this will run for a random length of time, but you can adjust the probability or the frequency that you're going to hear that cycle on and off. So this helps you model your climate. So if you're modeling Arizona in the summertime, or say Alaska in the wintertime, you can adjust the probability or the frequency that you're going to hear that air compressor kick on to turn on the refrigeration unit, so that way you can more accurately model what the climate is that you're working on. Now this gives you a great opportunity to model loaded versus empty cars, because again, you can have somebody pick up a string of cars and they have to turn on the refrigeration units once they're loaded. Now once you've got these SoundCar decoders in your model railroad, it really adds that extra element of the rest of the train. Now these are available on our website at SoundTraxx.com or available at retailers all around the world. So be sure to get one and check it out today.